three. Oh, just what Newcastle needed to stop the rot. A big shot from Brandon Federici. To the outside. He would have got the three, but the foul was called first.
Still plenty of time in this game. A minute and 7 seconds in the fourth quarter can feel like a lifetime. Perfect. Exactly what they wanted. Great inbound play. 2 easy points. Back to 7.
This is not over by a long shot. 5-point game. 40 seconds on the clock. But this is not over. There's a foul called.
Unfortunately, that's him gone.
Yeah.
That's his 5th of the game.
5th of the game, fouled out. So fouled out of the game there, unfortunately for Durham. Great game though, it has to be said. Christopher Jones. Play.
You can start to hear those Durham fans trying to put him off.
Yeah. A few little whoop whoops coming from the crowd here in Nottingham.
Big free throw now.
It was needed.
And that's exactly what you want from your captain. 2 from 2 from the line. Critical time in the game.
Nice, finds Langley. He needed it. He couldn't quite get it. Tried to jack up that three, no good. Moyer finds a pass, but cut out by Durham.
Big shots now.
Lamb. Langley again is there. Couldn't quite get there. Fouled though and go to the line for 2.
It's a foul on Rooney. I think that's going to be his 5th as well for the game.
Yep, that is Rooney's 5th of the game. He is fouled out. Good shift from Rooney in this one, has to be said. And he's replaced by number 14, Jack Cork.
I think Newcastle have definitely commanded this second half. I think Durham just turned up a little bit late in the fourth.
So that is a timeout called, and you often see this deep in the game, don't you, Tom? Is just to get that possession back to your own self.
I was about to say, from a Newcastle point of view, you're going to look to push that ball, just getting it away from your own basket. I think that's the important thing from them now, because even if it allows for something to happen, a stupid turnover or anything like that, you're away from your basket, so you've got to take time off to get there.
Well, it's almost like we've seen 2 different games here this afternoon. The first half, completely different from the second half.
Very much so. Whatever Newcastle said at half-time in those 10 minutes definitely turned their look around.
Absolutely, and you know, Newcastle just completely slowed it down and have benefited from that, and it's actually allowed them to break through that tough defensive line of Durham.
And I just don't think Durham came out in the second half. They just didn't know what had come out. They didn't know what they were playing against. And I think that's where, as you go, what you said, it was a game of 2 halves, and it really was. And I think Durham just were too slow to adjust in the third.
And I think it was more that Durham had their tactics which were working in the first half, and football just carried on the same, more of the same. And it just, as you say, too long to change what they were doing. It did work slightly in the fourth, but not quite. This could be interesting, though. For Lamb, for 3. Rushed it.
Toe on the line.
That was unlucky. Well, we're almost at the end here of the basketball at BUCS Big Wednesday, powered by New Balance. Thank you for joining us on the live stream. We'll have your trophy presentation for you in a few moments' time, alongside interviews. We've got MVP and team coach winner as well. And the final here in the men's basketball, Durham University 74, but your champions for 2022, Newcastle University with 79. That trophy going up to Tyneside, Tom, and Newcastle continuing their run of wins. I mean, I know they've had a few finals this season where they've been on the wrong side of it. Use that for motivation here to back themselves the goal.
Oh, completely. And I think as the season's gone on, this Newcastle side has just got better and better, and they've become more of a unit. And I think that was the difference today. You look at those stats across the board, it's an even spread. You know, they didn't rely specifically on one player, and I think that is the difference.
And if you actually look at the sides in terms of field goals, they're pretty even. 38% Newcastle, 33% Durham. The conversation is, as you were alluding to earlier, the spread of points across the board between different players. And as we look back at some of these highlights here, Newcastle this is what they did all game long, just finding that person in the paint to get those ugly baskets.
And I think you look at it from a coach's point of view, and you look through the eyes of that Durham coach, you wouldn't know what to do in that second half sometimes. You know, you'd look to start taking someone out of the game, and then suddenly someone else would pick up the scoring, or someone else would run the ball. But 100% credit to that Newcastle side today.
Yeah, because at times it's safe to say Durham didn't really do anything wrong.
No. And a lot of that, it's a theme of the day, if you look back across the 5 games. Shots weren't falling. You know, we haven't had those eye-watering scores of triple digits on any game.
Yeah.
And I think you're probably talking going back to game 1 of the women's first game, where Nottingham Trent scored in the 80s. That probably was the highest score of the game, of the whole day. You know,
it's been evenly matched sides throughout, hasn't it? Really, has been pinnacle, the best of the best here at BUCS.
And that's what we love to see. You know, you turn up to most finals and you get unfortunate blowouts. You know, it's just something about finals for some reason, but we've not had that today.
And I feel that actually, especially for the afternoon sessions, the 3 games we've had, obviously the wheelchair basketball, the first time it's ever happened here at BUCS, that was amazing. But also, in the women and men's, the women do have that nail-biting finale, whereas this was a tactical masterclass by Newcastle.
And, you know, that's what basketball is. Some games you're going to have that tactical masterclass like we've seen here, and sometimes you'll have those, we've got to fight to the end. And, you know, where you have to fight for those 45 minutes when you get those 5 minutes of overtime. You know, those are the toughest 5 minutes you'll ever play when you hit an OT game.
Well, Tom, thank you so much for your insight analysis, and what a final it has been between these two sides as we head towards the trophy presentation. 1 win apiece in the normal season, but the decider, the final here at BUCS Big Wednesday, it goes to Newcastle, your champions for 2022, as we head towards that trophy presentation. Final thoughts, Tom?
What a day. First time coming to a BUCS Big Wednesday to have 5 amazing games throughout the day. You know what, it just shows what British basketball still has to offer. You know, it's only going to get better from here. And, you know, having it at such an amazing venue as well here in Nottingham has just made the day even better.
And as you said, it's seeing all these finals teams are hotbeds of basketball communities.
Yeah, I was about to say, you look at this, you know, these are the players you're going to be seeing in the coming years in the BBL, you know, your Division 1 sides. That's where you're going to see these players, and that's what you love to see.
Amazing. Well, Tom, thank you so much for joining us up in the commentary room. Don't go anywhere on our live stream. We have our trophy presentation, and I'll be catching up with the winning coach from Newcastle and our MVP. MVP as well, as we head towards the trophy presentation and look to award our silver medalists here at BUCS Big Wednesday 2022, powered by New Balance. And once again, a massive thank you to all of our sponsors as well, helping us put this huge event together, including New Balance, EY, ICG, Ashaway, and the host, University of Nottingham. So to collect their silver medals there, University of Durham. Commiserations for them. Number 4, Jasper Ladd. Number 5, Christian Peretti. Number 6, Levi Lamb. Number 7, Christopher Jones. Number 8, Carl Alexandra. Number 9, Alex Root. Number 10, Frank Okete. Number 11, Brewster Ward III. Number 12, Kieran Mann. Number 13, David Clark. And number 15, Dante Langley. And their head coach, Mr. Ian Hewitt. Of course, have a look back at all live streams you had as well at BUCS Big Wednesday, powered by New Balance. 57 trophy days and championship finals, including the basketball here, wheelchair basketball, football, hockey, netball, rugby league. Over 114 teams and more athletes than you can shake a stick at. You can watch all those live streams by just searching for the hashtag BUCS Big Wednesday as we look to crown our champions here at BUCS Big Wednesday, powered by New Balance for 2022. So to collect their medals, your 2022 Newcastle University team at 5, Matthew Tomlinson. At 11, Ronald Plain. Number 2, David Moyer. Number 7, Brandon Federici. Number 8, Nassim Abu Ramadan. Number 9, Oscar Lee Hales. Number 14, Jack Cork. Number 6, Jackson Strong. Number 17, Logan Rooney. Number 4, Abby Hickman Singh. Number 10, Ben Proctor. Number 15, Rob Reed, and their head coach, Mark Elderkin. An amazing game by all these incredible athletes here at BUCS Big Wednesday, the final day, the climax of the basketball here. And I believe the final medal presentation of the day to put onto the University League table. Top scorers then, 24 points for Langley from Durham, 13 rebounds for Jones from Durham as well, but for Newcastle, Moyer, 10 assists. Total rebounds, Plain with 12 rebounds there, and Plain with 17 points as well. Massive congrats to Newcastle University as we look to announce our MVP. And we'll pass it over the courtside to Hosanna and friends to announce our MVP.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you the finals MVP with 14 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists. From the University of Newcastle, number 2,
David Moyer, MVP, was 1 rebound off a triple-double, 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists. The plays ran through him in that second half. He was the glue that held the Newcastle University together. Massive congrats for him, MVP, as we head towards our championship trophy. Captain of Newcastle University to collect his trophy, Ronald Blaine, to lift it high, lift it proud, and lift it for all of them up north. What a performance here at BUCS Big Wednesday 2022, powered by New Balance. Your champions, Newcastle University. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We'll be catching up with our MVP, David Moyer, in just a few moments' time, alongside team manager of Newcastle University, Mark Elderkin, here in your BUCS Big Wednesday, powered by New Balance, men's basketball competition. We'll be with you within a few moments' time.
And of course, the runners-up Durham University. You guys played an exceptional game of basketball. Once again, a massive thank you to today's partners and sponsors for both New Balance, EY.
So here at BUCS Big Wednesday, powered by New Balance, I'm joined by our winning team coach from Newcastle University, Coach Elderkin. It was a really intense final, a tactical battle between yourselves and Durham.
It was, yeah. We're usually a very high-scoring team, so to grind out a low-scoring win is pretty good for us. Not the style of game we wanted at all, but we won. So.
Well, we really saw a change in tempo in the second half. It seemed that Newcastle were really quick to bring the ball up court in the first.
Yep.
Wasn't quite landing, but then as soon as you guys slowed it down, the basket started chipping away.
Yeah, defensively we pressured a lot higher in the second half, and then we just kept moving the ball. I thought in the first half we weren't playing defense and we were going isolation basketball way too early. So we fixed that in the second half and just made the difference. Yeah.
So it's the third final of the season for you. 2 silver medals. Finally, third time's a charm.
Third time lucky, thankfully, yeah.
Well, of course, I mean, it's such a big competition as well to be able to coach these young athletes as they're blossoming into the players they're going to be in the future. That's such a big achievement for yourself.
Yeah, it's really good, especially how usually we just have guys for 1 year if they're postgrad, but this time we've had them for 2 years, and then with the undergrads as well. So I've got to spend more time with players than we usually would at the programme, and it's just really good to see.
Well, Coach Elderkin, thank you so much for your time, and congratulations on the big win there.
Yeah.
We'll hear from our MVP as well, who's just behind you here as well. I mean, how proud you are of him before he comes to the shot?
Extremely proud. I already told him.
He said everything he needed to say. Well, I mean,
I won't say much then.
What a game, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, 1 rebound off a triple-double.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I mean, maybe someone would have told me I could have got it, but I'm just kidding. All I care about is the win, man. I'm just happy that all the guys, we didn't start off as good as we wanted to, but we just kept fighting, started playing defense, and came out with the win. That's all I could ask for.
Well, that was it. We almost saw a different Newcastle in that second half. What was said at half-time to allow the play to almost run through you beyond that point?
Well, basically, we just kind of played off of our defense. I know we struggled defensively that first half, and then we wanted to slow it down. It went small, so obviously we tried to go to the pick and roll and go into Jack, who had a great game, and we just kept feeding them, look for mismatches, and they were either fouling us or we get a layup, so that's all I could ask for.
And here at BUCS Big Wednesday, the pinnacle of university sport, how does it feel to come away with not only the win but the MVP as well?
Man, this is a great event. I've never been to Nottingham, this school. I mean, it's beautiful, the way they got everything set up. But, I mean, I'm extremely happy that we can come out with the win. We were in 2 finals in the other leagues, and now the 3rd finals, 3rd time's a charm. So I'm ecstatic, man. I'm happy we get the win.
David, congratulations once again. I'll go and let you celebrate with your teammates. Thank you for joining us here on the live stream. And that is it from us here at BUCS Big Wednesday. Thank you for watching as well. You can keep all your thoughts and opinions coming through by using that hashtag BUCS Big Wednesday. And thank you once again to all our sponsors, including New Balance, powering us through the afternoon. What some incredible games we have seen. The first ever wheelchair basketball final. Also the women's basketball game going into overtime, and a tactical masterclass here between Durham and Newcastle. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again for BUCS Big Wednesday, powered by New Balance in 2023.